Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be talking about my first sleepless night as a new mom again to baby Riah. So last night, yesterday I did put out the video that we were able to take her home from the hospital. If you hear the noise in the background, that's just my laundry going, the dryer, so it's making a little bit of noise. Hopefully you can hear me loudly enough. But yesterday we were able to finally get her out the NICU and to go home from the hospital. So it was our first night having baby Riah at the house with us, and it was a great night, but it was very sleepless. Hardly got any sleep. Every 2 to 3 hours, I was getting up, feeding her. Besides the feeding her, trying to put her inside her own bed was like, in the beginning, it was okay because she would like sleep, but towards the middle of the night, it got to her wanting us to hold her, just, we put her inside the bed, and it seemed like she wasn't really getting comfortable, so she'd want us to keep picking her up and holding her. And then I'm also breastfeeding, so I would have to pump every 2.5 hours. I would have to get up and pump so that I can make her bottles, because she does latch on to the breast and she will drink off my breast. But what I've noticed is she stays up more with the bottle. Well, she stays drinking more with the bottle versus my breast. If I latch her on to my breast, she'll drink and then she'll just completely knock out and fall asleep. I know that they get more from you when they latch on from the breast in a faster amount of time versus drinking out the bottle, because their suction is more better and more comes out when they do latch onto your breast, versus you pumping, if you know what I mean. So like, if she was to drink from my breast in 10 minutes, she would get way more than what I would actually pump out from the breast pump in 10 minutes. And a breast pumping is going good. I just feel that it's a lot faster when you breastfeed them from your actual breast. But the reason why I don't mind feeding her my breast milk in the bottle right now is because the newborn bottles actually have like um the amount mLs on the bottles. You can't really see. Well, I don't know if you can see, but right there's like a 50, there's a 40, there's a 30. So you're able to see how much your baby is drinking every 3 hours, versus if they're latching onto your breast and you really don't know how much they're getting. So it's a certain amount that she needs to drink every 3 hours, because although, let me wipe her mouth. Although where's your little towel? Although we got her from the hospital, she does still have a little bit of jaundice, but she has to constantly be drinking milk every 2 to 3 hours and making sure that she's pooping for her jaundice levels to continue to go down. But they were low enough for her to come home. Yes, mamas, they were low enough for you to come home. Yeah, so last night was really rough. I'd say like by the time I would wake up and pump and then get her bottle ready and then feed her and then burp her, pat her, put her back to sleep, put her in her bed, then by the time I would get up, you know what I'm saying, release my bladder, drink some more water, wash out all her bottles, get everything clean again, by the time I would lay my head back down, I would have an hour and a half just to go back to sleep. And then I'd set my alarm every 3 hours or every 2.5 hours to know that I need to pump again and to get ready to feed her every 3 hours again. So all last night I was getting like an hour and a half all in between. When I woke up this morning, like, I was so exhausted, I was so tired, I was so drained. But life continues to go on. I still have to continue to do, to cook for the other kids here in the house, and be a mom to them too. So it's really trying to balance everything right now. But as you're a new mom with your newborn, it's kind of hard to like balance everything when you're trying the best that you can. So, once she gets a little bit older, I know things are going to get easier. But last night was very sleepless and tiring, but it is definitely worth the sacrifice. Like, I love all my children. I always say to you guys, I always say that children are a blessing. Like, it's a blessing to be able to have children, to be able to bring life into this world, to be able to raise them, nourish them, you know, guide them, to be able to just like experience life with your children, you know, as they grow up, and the years pass by so fast. Like, my oldest one is already 15, turning 16, and I was just looking at Riah, you know, earlier, and thinking like, wow, like this was him 15 years ago, and now he's going on 16 and he's almost grown, like. And then I have Davion, little Davion, which is 6 now, and he'll be turning 7 this year. And I can remember just having him, and it's like, wow, he's already turning 7. And then here we go with Riah, and she is my first girl, so I'm very excited about that. Like, I remember years ago when I first had my boys, I was like, I never want a girl. Like, I never want to have a girl. I just want to have all boys. Not saying it in a bad way, but it was just like, I thought I would always be a boy mom. And I was like, I just always want to have all boys. Like, just boys, no girls, you know? And yeah. So now we got baby Riah. So I'm actually happy that I had a girl, because what I noticed with boys is the older that they get, the more that they want to be out, like with their friends. They want to be out, you know. Like, boys don't really want to tend to hang around mom, to stay around mom forever, which it's understandable, because like boys are supposed to, you know, be raised to grow up and be a man and to leave the house one day. So that's very understandable. There's nothing wrong with that. But with girls, you know, I noticed that girls always have like this close bond and relationship with their mom, and they always want to spend time. They always want to. I remember 2 weeks ago I was telling my oldest son, like, come with me, ride with me, let's go do this, and you know, spend some time with mama. And he was like, Mom, literally, he's like, I see you every single day. He's like, I live with you every day. He's like, can I just go outside with my friends? And I was like, okay. But I feel like with girls, you know, they want to be with their mom. They want to hang out with their mom. They want to spend time with their mom. And I know, like, you know, a lot of girls that have really good relationships with their mom and the bond that they have, and that's something that I crave. That's something that I want, and that's something that I look forward to with baby Riah. So I'm very excited about that. And I just wanted to share with you guys, like, you know, my first night with Riah and how it was going. So everything is good. I am blessed, like I said, even though it is a restless night, and it's gonna be long restless night still, because she's still little, she's still newborn, she's only 9 days old, so I'm still postpartum. And but I know that things are gonna get better. And like I said, it's a good sacrifice. Like, the sacrifices that us mothers make for our children, it's totally worth it. Like, sometimes everything seems hard. Sometimes it doesn't feel easy. You know, sometimes you may feel overwhelmed, because it's like, you know, you got to do this, you got to do that. You got to, you know, you're tending to all your kids at one time, and but it's so worth it. Like, it's so worth it. And I wouldn't take it back for nothing. Like, I love each and every one of my kids, and I'm glad that I have them. I'm glad that I'm able to, you know, create life, that God's able to, you know, bless me to have life, you know. So she's like sleeping good right now. It's funny because when I put her down, I try to put her in her bed, which is over here at the foot of my bed. I try to put her in her bed, and it's like she almost knows that I'm putting her in her bed. Like, she just wants to be on me. A lot of times I have my shirt off so we can do skin to skin. And, you know, it's like she knows that she's not laying on me when I put her in her bed, you know, because babies, they can smell your scent. They can still hear your heartbeat from when they were inside the womb with you, you know, your voice, you know, all of that. So she's just a spoiled little girl already, and she just always wants to lay on mama. Yeah. Say, I noticed you don't want to sleep in your bed. You don't want to sleep in your bed. So we're going to see if you sleep in your bed like a good girl tonight. But yes, I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. God bless you. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the video. Join us so that you can feel like you're part of the family, and you can see the new updates and our, you know, life journey with us. God bless you. We'll see you in the next video.